So, but before we can do that, I just got this candle that smells super good. I don't really know what the scent is specifically, but it's called Twilight Forest. Let's light it up. Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh. There we go. There it goes. I love candles. Okay, well, you guys aren't going to be able to see that. That's okay. Actually, now you will be able to, I think. Yeah. Yes. Heck yes. I'm always getting resituated in these videos. Oh, goodness. Okay. So we are going to start. Okay. I have to be perfectly situated. Okay. The woman in the window. Alright, here we go. Oh my gosh. It's like, there's like 12 title pages. It seems like, okay. Her husband's almost home. He'll catch her this time. There isn't a scrap of curtain, not a blade of blind in number 212. The rest red townhome that once housed. Yeah, I don't have enough space. Okay. The rest red townhome that once housed the newlywed mods until recently, until they unwed. I never met either mod, but occasionally I check in online. His LinkedIn profile, her Facebook page, their wedding registry lives on at Macy's. I could still buy them flatware. As I was saying, not even a window dressing. So number 212 gazes blankly across the street, ruddy and raw, and I gaze right back, watching the mistress of the manor lead her contractor into the guest bedroom. What is it about that house? It's where love goes to die. She's a genuine redhead, with grass green eyes and an arpeggio of tiny moles trailing across her back, much prettier than her husband, Dr. John Miller, psychotherapist. Yes, he offers couples counseling and one of 436,000 John Millers online. This particular specimen works near Gramercy Park and does not accept insurance. According to the deed of sale, he paid $3.6 million for his house. Business must be good. I know both more and less about the wife. Not much of a housemaker, clearly. The Millers moved in 8 weeks ago, yet still those windows are bare. She practices yoga 3 times a week, tripping down the steps with her magic carpet mat rolled behind one arm, legs shrink wrapped in Lululemon, and she must volunteer someplace. She leaves the house a little past 11 on Mondays and Fridays, around the time I get up, and returns between 5 and 5:30, just as I'm settling in for my nightly film. This evening's selection, The Man Who Knew Too Much. For the umpteenth time, I am the woman who viewed too much. I've noticed she likes a drink in the afternoon, as do I. Does she also like a drink in the morning? As do I. But her age is a mystery, although she's certainly younger than Dr. Miller, and younger than me, nimbler too. Her name I can only guess at. I think of her as Rita because she looks like Hayworth and Gilda. I'm not in the least interested. Love that line. I myself am very interested. Not in her body, the pale ridge of her spine, her shoulder blades like stunted wings, the baby blue bra clasping her breasts. Whenever these loom within my lenses, any of them, I look away. But in the life she leads, the lives do more than I've got. Her husband rounded the corner a moment ago, just past noon, not long after his wife pressed the front door shut, contractor in tow. This is an aberration. On Sundays, Dr. Miller returns to the house at 3:15 without fail. Yet now the good doctor strides down the sidewalk, breath chugging from his mouth, briefcase swinging from one hand, wedding band winking. I zoom in on his feet, oxblood Oxford slick with polish, collecting the autumn sunlight, kicking it off with each step. I lift the camera to his head. My Nikon D5500 doesn't miss much, not with that optical lens, unruly marled hair, glasses, spindly and cheap, eyelets of stubble in the shallow ponds of his cheek. He takes better care of his shoes than his face. Back to number 212, where Rita and the contractor are speedily disrobing. I could dial directory assistance, call the house, warn her. I won't. Watching is like nature photography. You don't interfere with the wildlife. Dr. Miller is maybe half a minute away from the front door. His wife's mouth glosses the contractor's neck, off with her blouse. 4 more steps. 5, 6, 7. 20 seconds now at most. She seizes his tie beneath her teeth, grins at him. Her hands fumble with his shirt. He grazes on her ear. Her husband hops over a buckled slab of sidewalk. 15 seconds. I can almost hear the tie slithering out of his collar. She whips it across the room. 10 seconds. I zoom in again, the snout of the camera practically twitching. His hand dives into his pocket, surfaces with a haul of keys. 7 seconds. She unlooses her ponytail, hair swinging onto her shoulders. 3 seconds. He mounts the steps. She folds her arms around his back, kisses him deep. He stabs a key into the lock. Twists. I zoom in on her face. The eyes sprung wide. She's heard. I snap a photo, and then his briefcase flops open. A flock of papers burst from it, scatter in the wind. I jolt the camera back to Dr. Miller to the crisp shoot his mouth shapes. He sets the briefcase on the stoop, stamps a few sheets beneath these glinting shoes, scoops others into his arms. One tearaway scrap is snagged in the fingers of a tree. He doesn't notice. Rita again plunging her arms into her sleeves, pushing her hair back. She speeds from the room. The contractor, marooned, hops off the bed and retrieves his tie and stuffs it into his pocket. I exhale, air hissing out of a balloon. I hadn't realized I was holding my breath. The front door opens. Rita surges down the steps, calling to her husband. He turns. I expect he smiles. I can't see. She stoops, peels some papers from the sidewalk. The contractor appears at the door, one hand sunk in his pocket, the other raised in greeting. Dr. Miller waves back. He ascends to the landing, lifts his briefcase, and the 2 men shake. They walk inside, trailed by Rita. Well, maybe next time. Okay, we'll read one more chapter. The chapters are pretty short. Chapter 2. The car droned past a moment ago, slow and somber like a hearse, taillights sparking in the wind. New neighbors, I tell my daughter. Which house? Across the park, 207. They're out there now, dim as ghosts in the dusk, exhuming boxes from the trunk. She slurps. What are you eating? I ask. It's Chinese night, of course. She's eating lo mein. Lo mein? Not while you're talking to mommy, you're not. She slurps again, chews. Mom. This is a tug of war between us. She's whittled mommy down against my wishes to something blunt and stumpy. Let it go, Ed advises, but then he's still daddy. You should go say hi, Olivia suggests. I'd like to, Pumpkin. I drift upstairs to the second floor where the view's better. Oh, there are pumpkins everywhere. All the neighbors have one. The Grays have 4. I've reached the landing, glass in hand, wine lapping at my lip. I wish I could pick out a pumpkin for you. Tell Daddy to get you one. I sip, swallow, tell him to get you 2, one for you and one for me. Okay. I glimpse myself in the dark mirror of the half bath. Are you happy, sweetheart? Yes. Not lonely. She never had real friends in New York. She was too shy, too small. the stairs into the gloom above. During the day, sun drops through the domed skylight overhead. At night, it's a wide open gazing into the depths of the stairwell. Do you miss Punch? Nope. She didn't get along with the cat either. He scratched her one Christmas morning, flashed his claws across her wrist, 2 quick rakes north, south, east, west. A bright grit of blood sprang to the skin. Tic-tac-toe, and Ed nearly perched him out on the window. I look for him now, find him swirled on the library sofa, watching me. Let me talk to Daddy Pumpkin. I mount the next flight, the runner course against my soul's Raton. What were we thinking? It stains so easily. Hey there, Slugger, he greets me. New neighbors. Yes. Didn't you just get new neighbors? That was 2 months ago, 212. The Millers. I pivot, descending the stairs. Where are these other people? 207 across the park. Neighborhood's changing. I reached the landing, round it. They didn't bring much with them, just a car. Guess the movers will come later. Guess so. Silence. I sip. Now I'm in the living room again, by the fire, shadows steeped in the corner. Listen, Ed begins. They have a son. What? There's a son, I repeat, pressing my forehead against the cold glass of the window. Sodium lamps have yet to sprout in this province of Harlem, and the street is lit only by a lemon wedge of moon. But still I can make them out in the silhouette, a man, a woman, and a tall boy, ferrying boxes to the front door. A teenager, I add. Easy, Cougar. Before I can stop myself, I wish you were here. It catches me off guard. Ed too, by the sound of it. There's a pause. Then, you need more time, he says. I stay quiet. The doctors say that too much contact isn't healthy. I'm the doctor who said that. You're one of them. A knuckle crack behind me, a spark in the fireplace. The flames settled, muttering in the grate. Why don't you invite those new people over, he asks. I drain my glass. I think that's enough for tonight. Anna? Ed? I can almost hear him breathe. I'm sorry we're not there with you. I can almost hear my heart. I am too. Punch has tracked me downstairs. I scoop him up in one arm, retreat to the kitchen, set the phone on the counter. One more glass before bed. Grasping the bottle by its throat, I turn to the window toward the 3 ghosts haunting the sidewalk and hoisted in a toast. Okay guys, so those were the 2 chapters. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment, whatever you want to do. And tune in for chapters 3 through 5, maybe 6 in our next video, probably coming tomorrow. So we've read the first 2